What advice would you give? A lot of young people look up to you. What advice, despite their better judgment? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Maybe.
only kidding. Only kidding. They seriously look up to you and draw inspiration from your ideas, from your bold thinking. What advice would you give to them? How to live a life worth living? How to have a career they can be proud of, and everything like that.
So live out the values that you think are really important and seek those values in others. Would be the first piece of advice. Second piece of advice: don't go on Twitter until you're 26,
and 26,
because your brain is fully developed at that point.
Ah.
The as I said early on, I was on social media and writing columns from the time I was 17. It was a great opportunity, and as it turns out, a great temptation to say enormous numbers of stupid things when you're young. I mean, you're kind of trying out ideas and you're putting them on, you're taking them off, and social media permanentizes those things and engraves them in stone, and then that's used against you for the rest of your life. So I tell young people this all the time: like, if you want to be on social media, be on social media, but don't post. Like, watch. If you want to take in information, and more importantly, you should read books. As far as other advice, I'd say engage in your community. There's no substitute for engaging in your community. And engage in interpersonal action, because that will soften you and make you a better person. I've become a better person since I got married. I've become an even better person since I've had kids. So you can imagine how terrible I was before all these things. And engaging your community does allow you to build the things that matter on the most local possible level. I mean, the outcome, by the way, of the sort of politics of fulfillment that I was talking about earlier is a lot of localism, because the roles that I'm talking about are largely local roles. So that stuff has to be protected locally. I think we focus way too much in this country and others on like world-beating solutions, national solutions that apply to hundreds of millions of people. How do we get to the solutions that apply for like 5? And then we get to the solutions that apply to like 20. And then we get to the solutions that involve 200 people or 1,000 people. Let's solve that stuff. And I think the solutions at the higher level flow bottom up, not top down.